As you know, when Tiger plays, I don't care what tournament it is. I don't care how well or how poorly he's playing. Everyone pays attention.
And we're going to start paying a lot more attention to Tiger over the next weeks, months, years. I don't know exactly how long this run is going to last, but as I wrote in my column last night on ESPN.com, the next win is inevitable. He is going to win again. I am convinced of that. The old eyeball test shows us that he is back, and for whatever form you've thought back might be, some people think back is just playing again. Some people think back is playing at elite level. Some people think he won't be back until he's actually winning golf tournaments. Well, he is, to all extents, back and will be playing very good golf for a long time if this weekend was any example of that.
Yeah, and we've seen this kind of slow build-up here, the slow burn, as he's basically gotten better every week. It's just been remarkable to watch. I fear a little bit, and I agree with you. It's inevitable he's going to win again. He's going to win multiple times. Whether or not that's going to be a major, who knows? The timing has to be right. But he's certainly shown that Tiger, even a diminished Tiger, is better than all these other chumps. And they're the best in the world. It's just incredible what he still has left in the tank. But here's a question I have for you, Jason. How much of this, though, is a mirage because he basically left the club that gives him the most trouble in the bag all week, and that's the driver, right? As soon as we start going to courses again where he really feels like he needs to rely on that, I think that makes him a little more vulnerable.
A little bit, but I think he's going to figure that out. I've been saying that ever since Torrey Pines and Riviera earlier this year, where he struggled with the driver. That doesn't bother me as much as yipping his chip shots. It doesn't bother me as much as not being able to make a putt. The fact that he wasn't hitting his driver straight is not as much of a concern as the fact that I like the fact that he's got a ton of speed on the driver right now. He's hitting it far. The distance is good. The driving accuracy will come around. And I think what we need to remember is that even Tiger at his best, even Tiger of 2000 winning 3 majors, was not hitting 80% of the fairways. He's never been that guy anyway.
Right.
So just the fact that he's hitting it a long way and he's got some speed with the driver, I think that's really a lot of cause for optimism moving forward. So that club doesn't bother me as much as it bothers a lot of other people right now.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but he hadn't won a major in 10 years, and the driver's been his biggest problem the last 10 years. It was a little bit more manageable before that, but nevertheless, he's clearly got the game. He's proven that he can win. Now, he's won at Bay Hill 5 times. Give us kind of the layout of Bay Hill and how this course
I think he's won at Bay Hill 8 times.
8 times.
I was going to say that.
Yeah,
how this course suits him so well.
Look, it just suits his eye. There are some courses, and Tiger has tried to explain it before. We asked him a few weeks ago, Riviera, why hasn't he won at Riviera? Why doesn't he play better there? And he goes, I don't know. I like it. I feel like I should play well there. I just don't, and I don't have an explanation for it. And, of course, he missed the cut again, and he will come to Bay Hill this week, and he'll be asked that question. He'll say, I don't know. I like it, and I sort of seem to play it well. So we go into this week with Tiger at 149th in the world, seemingly the favorite at Bay Hill. I mean, it's not the best field of the year so far. There are obviously a handful of really good players who are competing in the field, but I look at Tiger Woods and say he's got as much of a chance, if not better, of winning this golf tournament this week as anybody else in this field. So the fact that it's sort of an intersection of he's in very good form right now, and he's going to a course where he has a lot of familiarity, and he's found success in the past. And I would expect that intersection to result in a very good finish for him this week.
Talking to Jason Sobel, senior golf writer for ESPN.com, and in your column, you out yourself as a guy who doubted he would ever win again, but you also point out Tiger himself, with his own words, over the last couple years, had a lot of doubt himself.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that we're sort of being outed as haters or disrespectful to Tiger, those of us who didn't think he would win again. And my response to that is I was just listening to him. He told us, I can barely get out of bed at times. I can barely walk down the street, let alone go out there and swing a golf club, and certainly not even close to going out there and winning a golf tournament. I mean, we're only 6 months removed. I went back and looked. October 7th is when he posted a video to social media that was captioned "Smooth Iron Shots." Right. That was the first time we'd seen him publicly hitting a shot in 10 months. And at that point, He spoke not long after that and said, look, I'm just doing whatever my doctors say I can do. I'm just working on some things. I'm just getting started. It's going to be a long process. 6 months later, we're talking about him being one of the best golfers in the world again. I mean, this is remarkable, the progress that he has made this quickly. So the fact that he really should be at the point where he is once again, whether in ranking or not, just watching him, he should be one of the top golfers once again. I don't know if he's going to be number one. I don't know if he's going to be a top 10 guy. I don't know if he's a guy who just kind of
he's going to be top
50
10.
And
he's going to be top 10.
I would think so.
Guaranteed.
I would think so. Now, it's the way the ranking works, too. You've got to understand there's a whole lot of math and formulas and divisors within the world golf ranking. So there's a lot that goes into it, but he's moved up from, I believe, 589th at the beginning of the year, something like that, to 149th right now. So that's a huge jump, and I would expect him to only keep moving forward, too.